Hey there, my name is Pravus. Welcome back to more Hearts of Iron 4 Old World Blues, playing as the Maxson Expedition. A little low on the manpower side of things right now, it's a little bit spoopy, but I am hoping that once we get our cores on Bastion, a fairly large city with a decent population, we'll find that a lot of that solves itself, plus get rid of some of that, you know, pesky resistance. We're gonna get up over here and try to make a push against the robots. We were able to intercept and kill off a lot of their units, so now it's going for the final push and just reorganizing real quick, which should not be very difficult to do. Our buddies are getting in over here. The volunteers really made a big difference. I wasn't really expecting to have them, but I'm not unhappy that we got that. That was a pretty huge advantage. All right, power armor, turns out, still really good. Just punching right through this, no problem whatsoever. Let's see if we can make a beeline down to Warland and simply end the war. I don't care about going for all this other stuff. In fact, I'll have a secondary soldiers go off this direction, but we don't care about encirclements. We don't care about any of that. I just want to win. We'll be fine. Rapid deployment is going to be helpful. Now we can go for flexibility of command or flexibility of movement. Do we want breakthrough and less organization loss? Special forces capacity is nice. Or do we want soft attack, hard attack from support units? Since support units got a buff, I think that that's fine to do. We'll go ahead and grab those. Our infantry are actually moving pretty darn fast over here, actually, which is good. Pin these guys down for a second. Don't let them go anywhere, please and thank you. I guess we'll just go ahead and try to finish these guys off, but like, we probably shouldn't even waste the equipment if I'm honest. Doesn't matter, get into Warland, and it's all over. We have some free civilian factories, and doki doki, go bye-bye. All right, we could puppet, which would be interesting, but I'm not gonna do that. Let's submit our demands, boom. Let us confirm an exit, and we take some territory. Coolio! So the hangdogs are still fighting against these guys over here. My spy has been doing nothing for a bit. We should probably go to Colorado Springs, Colorado, and actually do a little bit of spying in that direction. As far as some research, we can continue with some extra decryption and stuff. It's okay to do that, I suppose. Anything else jump out at me as super important? So let's get those transport planes just so I have the option if I can get some extra production up and running. We need to do some construction, and I guess some extra civilian factories here, not a bad plan. But then after that, we'll probably want to go for some military factories. Let's just continue with this for the moment. We do have the ability to spend some bottle caps to try to, is it this one? Yeah, we can spend 30,000 to reduce the cost of economy and trade laws. We're gonna do that now because I'm gonna spend some political power trying to boost this up. So, wasteland economy. I think it's funding the army and a well-equipped army. Yeah, that's what we want here. Let's do that. So that doesn't cost quite as much. Trade, maybe. Centralized stockpiles, can't do anything about. We could allow for a bit of extra manpower. We lose a little stability, but we gain some attack. I would like to get a bit more recruitable population manpower here. It's kind of important. So we'll do that, and I think I'm gonna save the rest of my political power here, though, because we're about to have some issues. In fact, we desperately need our manpower back, like, right now. All right, I have to cancel these power armor divisions just so I can click this button and clear the outskirts. Around Robot City, demand tributes. We must pay to the Iron Alliance. For God's sake. Fine. I don't care. It's not a big deal. Hey there. We need troops here, and we need troops here. 10 is not a lot to deal with here, but let's spy and find out what these guys actually seem to have. Remember, they're very distracted at the moment, so depending, we might be able to make a quick push. Whoop, clicked off the game by accident. There we go. So we'll get a core. That should solve a lot of problems, though. Let's be honest. Bastion, 16,000 people. That's about as much as my actual capital at the bunker. I think we're going to see our population go up by quite a lot in just a second. At least I certainly hope it does. All right, there we go. So, Andrea's decision seems to relieve Elric. She hears a small exhale of breath before a smile creases his features. Holding up her arm to bar his way, she stops Elric, who is moving away from his desk to the arguing scribes. No, I have enough to deal with as it is, Elric. Now is not the time to slack off, and we need every advantage we can get. The daily inspections will continue until... Didn't we have this, like, event chain a while ago? I don't know why this is now coming back up, but okay. So we can repurpose the remains of Robot City or gain some equipment. No matter which you choose, you can move on to the rest. We can't do this until it's secured. We can say we still have a mission. And I'll do that because it leads toward a war goal against the hangdogs, and whether I can do anything with them right now might be a different question, but I'd like to at least have a war goal available. What else do we need here? So we're doing okay on gun... No, we're not doing okay on guns. I need a lot more infantry equipment. Let's go ahead and start producing more of that. Okay, fine. So, we need to continue producing enough political power that we can finish these missions as they come up. Let's get a planning bonus going. There. And there. I don't really care where it is per se. I just care that we have it because it can give you a slight advantage. The goal will be very simple. If we attack the hangdogs, we make a beeline for victory points. He's not defending Steeltown, Colorado Springs, Wigwam, Kiora... Castle Rock. Crowsland is, but like, who cares? That's what we need to do. 2 more factories available. We could start going for the barrage balloons. Or we could go for other things, like dynamite. And mongrels, so I can suppress better, because we already know I'm going to be losing a lot. Lot of manpower to all this stuff. It's actually very concerning to me. If these guys need me to continue having manpower, it's going to be a bit of a problem. We might have a hard time actually suppressing these guys fast enough. We'll see. We'll see. Division recovery rate, attack, blah, 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 power armor speed. All of this is going to be great. The Colorado Knights. Yeah. Oh my god, you guys want a lot of bottle caps. Yeah. Okay. Well, probably fine. I just don't want the Warden to lose. The fact that the Warden is distracting a lot of the Hangdog's troops is kind of a huge advantage right now. Cannot afford to lose that. Need to keep that in play. We don't care about having this as broad as we've got it right now. We can pull back this front line, narrow it down a little bit. Same up here, I think. Yeah, we need to narrow this down so that our people are ready to make a beeline for the victory points. As far as some more stuff we can do. Partners from the enforcement. Don't care about bikes. Definitely don't care about robots. We're getting all the air I need. We can start working toward population. Or do I save this? No, we go for it now. Because I don't know if I'm going to need more population for the next, or manpower for the next thing here in 8 days. So the sooner we get this started, probably the better. But yeah, we're very, very, very tight. Until I can start getting some additional cores, we're going to be very, very tight. I could try to core some states. Rocky Ford, Cedarwood, blah, blah, blah. Now, some stuff I will probably get for free. Robot City I will get for free. But other places like Cedarwood and Rocky Ford and Pueblo City, I do not have cores on, so that would be one also potentially good solution to some problems. Robot City is the only one I don't want to do because that would be a waste of 133 political power. OBK, we'll see how this go. 3 days until we clear out the outsiders. Let me guess, it's going to be 4 of these missions again. That's just the plan here. Let's scour, boom. Yep, 25%. All right, still have a mission. Oh, you have to finish the Robot City too. Oh, okay. So in order to actually get down, I didn't check this. Obviously, I don't read ahead enough. In order to actually go fight the Hangdogs, I have to deal with Robot City. So it's a good thing I didn't hold off on this. The question is, what do we want next? The answer is almost certainly going to be the civilian workshops. Go ahead and pick some of that up. Circle of Steel, yeah, again, we could lose some stability or political power, or who the heck knows. What is Doki's call? Okay. I don't know. Twin Mothers apparently can possibly do some... If they finish a focus, this ends. That's weird. Well, there's a chance that we lose stability or manpower. Once this is done, we gain some base stability. Doki, just start up a literature club and leave me alone, all right? Go join your book club. Who even cares? No one cares. No one cares about you. All right, nothing to do right now except sit back and wait for manpower and pray that this doesn't go horribly wrong. And wardens, please don't die. I would be very sad if you died. We are repurposing the remains for a couple of extra factories. Beautiful. Building slots or infrastructure or blah, blah, blah. In order to do this, you need to get both, so I guess we'll just go ahead and start working on both of these. 30 days, blah, blah, blah. We'll probably have both of those focuses done before we've actually managed to secure these guys, but we will find out. 38 days remaining on getting some extra manpower. Please, please, please. Need to get some of that going. How are we doing logistically at the moment? We don't have enough armor, probably, to do anything with occupied territories. How many divisions? Oh my gosh, yeah, we gotta use a lot of garrisons. A lot of garrisons to do this. All right, let's think here. We could do Caravan Guards or sporadic outposts. Let's see. Some of these build up compliance pretty quickly. The Caravan Guards are actually all right. Huh. So, yeah, Caravan Guards are pretty solid, actually. These are all better. Like, the more you patrol, the more you can boost up compliance, which is the opposite of how things work in the base vanilla game of, you know, HoI4. But it costs a lot in garrisons. If you have tons for garrisons, you can pacify people very quickly. Which is awesome, but I do not have that. We could go to sporadic outposts, and it's not the worst thing in the world. But even so. What do we know as far as you? You've got 13 to 23 troops. I clicked off the game again. Gosh dang it. Problem with bordered mode. You got a decent number of factories, probably. Yeah. I don't think your troops are going to be able to hold up against my power armor, if I'm honest. At least I hope they don't. The followers of the apocalypse. Oh, gosh dang it. Okay, we like hostile actions here. How am I so low on political power? What did I spend this on? I messed something up. I don't have enough for the next thing. Right, we're gonna have to sit back for a minute and get some political power. I clearly whiffed something there. Shouldn't have gotten that. It's kind of weird having no national focuses that give you any. What is this? Hold up, wait. Okay, hang on. I need more manpower than this apparently, but these are cheaper than I thought. Drive Doki away. So if we had 50, we could just get rid of her. So the city interior's secured. My question is, do either of these boost up my control? They might, but they also might not. If they don't, then getting these just delays me further on being able to get rid of Doki. Yeah, I think we need to hold off still. I mean, these are both going to be good, but I think we hold off and we have to get drive Doki away. This is going to take 80 days. Yeah. If we had done this a little bit better and had our political power, we could have completed this before her call. Unfortunately, I did not do that properly. Unless we can find a way to get some political power. No, I don't think we can find a way to get any political power. I think we're kind of stuck with what we got. Boo! That sucks. And only barely, too, honestly. I'm going to do no focus for a few days, and that'll get me this a little bit faster. But we were really close to being able to do this. It just happened to time out perfectly wrong. Oh, so unfortunate, but oh well, not a big deal, we'll live. Plant cultivation, manpower, thank God. All right, that comes at a good time because I'm about to use it against the Doki Doki person. Let us drive Doki away. And then for our next focus, let's clear out the roads. And roads will be clear in just a moment. A little bit more, there we go. All right, so we can't do this one yet. We're actually kind of stuck. I don't know how much I care about these outposts. It depends. Who's going to attack us from the south? The Cult of Lupa? Probably not. They gave me some volunteers. Painted Rock? Maybe. They're raiders. Lanius, you know, at some point is probably going to be a bit of a problem. Huh. Let's go ahead and set up some... Oh, wait, I don't have... Oh, I need this one first. Let's go ahead and start working toward getting some outposts set up over by the Painted Rock. Maybe we can prevent some raiding and stop paying bottle caps in tribute. Dog City is really close to falling. Come on, don't lose yet. I just need you to hold out for a couple of months. By that I mean like 3 months, and then we'll be good to go. Come on, you're really close. Just survive. Okay, we are about to successfully drive Doki away. That's going to solve that problem. Warden is still barely holding out around their capital. They're actually making some pushes in a few areas, which seems to be working out pretty well for them. All right, that's only 80% control? What? You tell me I have to wait for this now, too? Ugh, the Twin Mothers flee to the north. Okay, Lanius just beat them down. Diana's gone. Right, what's going to happen with these? Tell me both of these don't get me 10%. It's gonna be so frustrating. Oh wait, there it is. No, as long as you can secure the city and get rid of Doki, we can move on to Doki's Trove. Perfect. I don't know what Trove Doki has, but I'll bet it's gonna be something kind of exciting. Hopefully not some sort of an AI bug that decides that it falls in love with me and wants to take over my computer or anything like that. That'd be a little upsetting. Gamma, you be quiet down there. Little boy make lots of noises. It's so frustrating. You know, the good thing about Lanius here is we are completely separated by mountains. He can't get to me until he's willing to take down the Cult of Lupa, led by Lupa Capitolina. Is the Cult of Lupa one of the other new factions with the new national focus trees? Because that sounds kind of, I mean, I'm partial to playing with cults, you know? It's kind of my thing. So, yeah, that could be kind of fun. I don't like that the Warden is now taking a whole bunch of these spots. Please don't win the war. I didn't want you to lose. Now I'm worried that you're gonna win. Don't win. No, wait. Not like this. I don't know if I get any war goals against you. I really hope so, though, because I need to push up here to Boulder. Followers of the Apocalypse have managed to establish themselves, which gets me extra population but hurts my political power. A little extra stability is not bad. We could take some hostile actions and try to get rid of these guys, but I think at this point it's kind of too late. I didn't really mess with them. I usually do, but meh, maybe it'll be okay. My biggest problem with them is they're basically a bunch of pacifists. I don't really care much for this whole pacifism nonsense. It's garbage. Robot City is officially no more. Doki's Trove! The invasion of this monument to robotic friendship had gone better than expected. Mostly left alone by neighboring powers, the city had been ill-prepared for prolonged conflict with a dedicated military force. The robots have been either routed, destroyed, or deactivated near systematically in the process, some of them being pressed into labor roles, whilst others were refit for jobs like battlefield support and logistics. As Andrea walked through the halls of Doki's chambers, she felt a pang of guilt. Why? Some of the robotic chassis lifelessly slumped against the wall with names drawn on them, or colorful, almost artistic depictions of flowers, hearts, or Doki herself. On the one hand, it could all be faulty programming resulting from exposure to an unstable artificial intelligence. On the other, these could have been as close to people as tin cans get. It was a worrying thought, but one she gave little attention. The implications were far too troubling. As Brixley slept into Doki's chambers, she saw Proctor Elric hunched over the terminal the now escaped AI had been housed in. A man of science, Proctor George Elric, an older scribe who had been sent with the expedition with the goal of categorizing, sorting, and studying the wealth of tech located in Denver. As the Denver mission was a complete failure, he'd been relegated to being the chapter quartermaster. This was not a role he enjoyed, and he was often either crabby, distracted, or distractedly crabby. Though as he focused in the dark red glow of the Doki terminal, Andrea sensed a hint of happiness. This would be the first chance he'd had to study something more advanced than a laser pistol, and study over it he did. He barely even noticed Andrea enter until she spoke, at which point he stood up a little bit straighter, clearing his throat and motioning down to the terminal, rubbing his beard with a free hand. Good morning, Paladin Commander. This terminal is incredibly unique. It has been modified many times over, especially in the RAM and CPU department. We could use it for calculations related to research or production, but there is one issue. Something about that little AI was important to how it works, and now she's gone. I don't expect the computer has a long lifespan. It will be an overheated piece of junk. Do we give it to the scribes for 7% research bonus for 80 days, or production efficiency and growth for 80 days? I don't know what I need to research right now. I'm gonna take the production efficiency cap right now. All right, none of that's exciting. I was kind of hoping for more, to be honest. All right, so it looks like we actually do get claims on both the Hangdog and Warden. Oh, in that case, I don't really care who wins. I just want you guys to keep fighting. That's my goal. In 30 days, I get to pick the loser, beat them down a little bit, and then pick the other person and beat them down even further. And then I get to make a move toward Boulder, Colorado. More factories. I got 3 of them. Hello. Let's go for machine guns. We've produced a fair bit of equipment on a lot of this stuff. Let's get some bomb gliders. Let's stop producing regular gliders. And I will go ahead and get barrage balloons. And you know what? Some transport gliders aren't the worst idea. And maybe some payload gliders for now. The fact that these are one-time use doesn't do me a lot of good, but we've got enough gliders to get air superiority over the region for now, so we might as well... Actually, no. We're gonna get proper planes later, right? So forget it. We've got enough planes to get the air superiority I want. Let's focus on getting some support equipment, all right? Over here, we could get some more power armor support, which would get me a pretty decent boost in a lot of stats. Alternatively, demolitions is worth a lot more soft attack. Fire teams are pretty good too. Or with the rioters, we can give you guys some doggies. Let's do that. And then if I can, I would like to swap over to using rioters. You can see how much more expensive these are, which is the big problem. But that should be a little bit easier to work with. And then as long as we have enough equipment around for this, we'll be okay. Alrighty, what else do we want here? Resource extraction, blah, blah, blah. Let's go for the production efficiency cap. We have 2 new power armor units, beautimous. We'll assign them down over there. And then I just gotta wait for this. 20 more days, where is conviction? Yeah, I don't care about some of those events. We've seen them before in other campaigns, not a big deal right now. Here comes our second chance. Got it. All right, we need to complete our mission. Andrea balanced the little white cylinder between her fingers, idly twiddling the lit cigarette whilst her gaze was cast down on the map below. She saw a crudely drawn depiction of Hangdog's territory, crisscrossed with a web of arrows depicting the planned advance into Denver. Brixley had pored over these plans a dozen times in the last hour, yet even as she appreciated their tactical complexity, her mind was still saddled with doubt. Would it work? Could it be done better? Is it worth it? She'd query herself repeatedly, but always come up short on answers. The situation felt stinkingly unfair. Andrea did not want to be responsible for any of this, let alone if it was going to cost the lives of her brothers. She took a long drag from the cigarette, its embered front glowing aggressively. Well, if not her, then who? Really, who? She couldn't name any competent tacticians that had survived Denver, nor could she exactly push the problem down the chain. It occurred to Andrea that it couldn't be anyone else, and it never could have been. This wasn't just a fluke, it was fate. She was the one who'd stepped up, and if she hadn't, the expedition would not have survived. Now the weight of authority rests solely on her shoulders, and the success of the mission depends solely on her initiative. Confidence is no longer a luxury, it's a necessity, and when Brixley stepped into the leading position, she vowed to do everything necessary to finish the mission. Anything less simply wouldn't do. Ad victoriam. Whatever that means. Can't do anything on the city of Denver right now. We can get some extra arms workshops though. Also manpower, division training time, and an event. Fresh faces, fresh recruits. Can't do this. We have to be allied with the chained choir. How does one become allied with them, I wonder? I don't know. Okay. Well, we're okay on manpower. Let's go for arms workshops. And we need to go ahead and do our war thing. We said we were gonna do that, so let's claim some states. And make a beeline across here and grab Colorado Springs as fast as you guys please. They have sent some troops down over toward me. Interesting. Let's get toward Castle Rock. What I need to do is position myself in such a way that I can then declare war on the Warden and ideally be in a position to quickly encircle and kill their units. Sure, Lost Hills, by all means, send me some units. I will not say no to that.
I've got you down.
I'm a little concerned that somebody is heading toward Robot City, or my capital. Hello. Yeah, no, don't let him do that real quick. Let's see if we can go catch this guy and kill him. We have another factory available. Let's go for some more equipment. No, never mind. What do we want? We need... Honestly, we're looking pretty good on most of this. Let's Let's go for some more anti-tank guns, I guess, but then probably after that, power armor. All right, so we're popping in over here. We've got Wigwam. These guys are about to be surrounded. He's not going for the capital. He's going for Robot City, it looks like. That's kind of a weird choice, but all right. These guys are encircled, which means he's going to die now, so that's good. Crow's Land gets a little bit easier. Let's go deal with that. We are pushing up toward Colorado Springs. Need to stop these guys from going anywhere, if at all possible. If you guys have wondered, by the way, why I seem to have like a little weird thing on my nose, you may not be able to see it here. Little red dot. I have no idea what that is. I'm assuming a spider bite. It's been itching and messing with me for a long time, and I keep trying to get at it, but I'm trying not to, like, wreck my poor nose, you know? Anyway, so Crow's Land's about to go. These guys are getting pinned down, so we're fine there. They're fully encircled, so, like, who cares? Can we push up this direction? The question is, do I declare war on the Wardens? How soon will these guys die? That is my current question. How quickly will they die? 81% of the way. I'm debating not attacking any of this. Clearing all of this out for a second. We still need to clear out Crow's Land, yes. But, like, maybe we don't care about this anymore. What I may want to do is set up a little piece right here, which is you guys, and you guys continue pushing. Then I need you guys here. And I need to have troops in position to start flooding against the Warden. And if we declare war before this war ends, regardless of what they end up taking in the war, I think I'll be in a position to run for it. Depends. So they've got 94% war participation. See, this is what I'm talking about. What'll end up happening is the war ends, I get pushed back and black flagged effectively, and then what? I'm not in a position to run for it. Whereas now, they're spread out all over the place, right? So there's something to be said about that. So let's send a bunch of you here.
Hello, sir.
You guys continue here. You push this way. You push here.
What's going on?
I need a bunch of you here. 7 divisions feels like too much here. Especially if I can make a push through fair play and encircle these guys, but I do want to keep them under control.
What can I do for
If we were to control right click, I could take you guys. Let's take 1, 2, 3. No, wait, you guys aren't even here. Hold up, go there. There we go. 6 divisions. And then half of you can, like, get up over here or something. But first things first, go ahead and clear these guys out, get the victory point.
What's going on?
Okay, do we have the air superiority I'm looking for? Well, kind of, but no. For some reason, they decided that I don't need air superiority over the actual region I want to control. Weird, right? Doesn't make any sense, but there you go.
What's going on?
Alright, so these guys have finished this off. You head up here. No, 2 divisions, that's too little. Hold up.
Hello, sir.
Okay, you get up here. Yes, yes, all these guys should be moving. 4 divisions over here will be enough to keep this under control. When it looks like we're about to take Colorado Springs, like we're about to take it, I think that is when we declare war on the Warden and get our troops in position. It would help if I took you guys and did a flanking maneuver. So we'll do that. Oh good, a volunteer. Okay, so we're getting these guys down, hopefully. They're holding out better than you would expect, considering.
What do you need?
Okay. Volunteers are gonna go kill them. That's fine. So what I want then is you guys there. Forget this.
Sir.
So there's definitely troops over here. There's definitely troops here. It's gonna be a bunch of robots again, isn't it? Yeah, let's wait until our reinforcements are in position to keep these guys from advancing very far. What I want to do then is push through Colorado Springs, win the war, run up through Fairplay, and trap these guys in the valley. And then hopefully, while they're stuck, I can move north up into Dog City and try to end this quickly. But it's gonna be pushing it just a bit. Couple more night patrols, couple more of these guys here. Might be warranted. Start training up some more troops quickly. And we are not short on anything in particular except for maybe some crowd control riot gear. Occupied territories, yeah, the hangdogs. Let's go for this here. And hopefully we get these guys fully under control. I've been spying over this direction, so I've got a better sense of what I'm actually working against. It's probably somewhere around like 17, 18 divisions. So I'm outnumbered, but with careful maneuvering and a quick encirclement, I think we're all right. We are gonna take you and attack here, and we're gonna take you and attack here. Let's just try to burn these guys down a little bit faster. There we go, there we go, there we go. All right. So there's a bunch of troops sitting here. He's actually got quite a few here. That's a problem. But I think it's okay. Let's declare the war. Go. Go.
What can I do for you?
Let's see if we can just do any damage here. I don't really care too much.
What do you need?
I would like to... Oh boy, we have a lot of open lines here. This is not going to be as clean as I want. The sooner we can end this war, probably the better, actually. Let's pin these guys down. We're not going to win that fight, but it's okay. And let's go for the walking tanks. This makes my power armor so good. It is worth spending a fair bit of army experience. Please end this war quickly so I can free up the borders. We need to clean this up. Come on, you have... Are you serious?
I've got you now.
What is going on? Why aren't you dead yet? Hold up. Why aren't you dead yet? Oh my god, what is wrong? They've got a single victory point left in Wigwam. Well, this complicates things a little bit, but okay, I've got power armor over here. Can we make a beeline for Wigwam and end this? You seriously aren't giving up when you have a single victory point left? I mean, really? Oy vey. See if we can encircle these guys. It'll make my life easier. We're getting close to Last Hound. If I can get up to Castle Rock, I'll be fine. But now I just made things a lot harder on myself because we are attacking in a lot of different directions. We'll see if we can take out these robots over here. I will go for some extra power armor. Let's go for the other expedition east. That sounds like fun. I'm going to end this video here. I may have made this a little bit overly complicated a bit. I thought we were going to be fine, but losing Wigwam has complicated this situation a little bit. We need to take them out quickly so I can free up my front line, and then we need to go make our aggressive push against the Warden. This is a weird three-way war. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, make sure you hit that notify bell, and I will see you guys next time.